a friend from this morning, George Karunas. We've met him before. We're going to meet Nika in a second as well. We're going to talk about science. Let's Talk Science. That's all about getting kids involved in science.
Absolutely. Amgen Canada and Let's Talk Science, they've come together, and what we're doing is trying to get kids interested in science and sort of get them familiar with the idea that you don't have to wear a lab coat, you don't have to be sitting with test tubes and beakers, you can actually have cool jobs in the science fields.
Yeah, you have a cool job in the science field. We're going to show you some viz right away about what you've recently done with avalanches.
Yeah, I was actually back in January able to get a camera directly in the path of an avalanche, working with the control technicians out there, and what they can do is they know the snowpack so well and know all the different layers and intricacies of it that they can put explosives on the mountainside and know exactly where the snow is going to come down to keep the highway safe. Of course, that sometimes get a little too close to it.
And I could hear you there. Sweet! Sweet! And what else? You were just telling me as well. The world's largest, well, the largest...
The widest tornado ever documented, 4.2 kilometers wide.
And you were there.
I was there, up very, very close to it. It was in El Reno, Oklahoma this past May. And it was so big that I could barely see both sides of it.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Now, Nika's going to show us some experiments, too. You're going to walk me through this. George is going to guide me. Tell me what we're doing now.
We've got a couple of experiments. We've got a vortex cannon here we're going to set up. Nika, if you can get that thing loaded.
Yep.
And what this does is you tap the back. Is it loaded?
Nope, I'm going to load it. Hold it up.
And I'm going to shoot this. And there's a volcano in Italy called Mount Etna.
Oh, yeah.
And every couple of years, this volcano will spit out these smoke rings.
Okay.
Exactly using the same forces that we're going to show you here.
And these are some demonstrations you're going to do to students.
Absolutely.
You're going to show this to students coming up.
Is this good to go?
A little bit more. Okay.
Oh, geez, it's going to get smoky in here.
Okay.
All right. So I should be able to shooting these smoke rings.
Like that. Look at that. Right at the camera.
Hey, let's load one up on your head.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we'll do it so the camera can see.
Okay.
Where's good? Right here?
All right.
Okay, ready? Love it! Nothing like a Monday morning like that.
We've also got a tornado machine.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
fire this up.
so this one involves dry ice, so I'm going to encourage safety, and I'm going to put on my goggles.
Okay.
Safety first. Of course. At least in the top three.
The gloves. Okay, so we're just going to walk over here. So this is essentially a tornado in a box.
Right.
So what we do here is we have some water sitting in the cup, and we have some dry ice, which is essentially just a solid form of carbon dioxide. So when we put the dry ice into the hot water, it'll sublimate, which basically means it'll turn into a gas. So we're going to start seeing the gas forming.
Cool.
And this is actually going to simulate almost exactly the same forces and processes that happen in a regular tornado.
And every year you go out seeking these guys.
Absolutely.
And so what's the goal that you have coming up with Let's Talk Science? You're going to be going into a couple, is it high schools that you're going to be going into?
Yeah, all kinds of schools and basically, oh, there we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Beautiful. And that's exactly what happens in a tornado. You've got air coming in from the sides, you've got an updraft sucking that air up, and you just don't want to be in the path of it.
Yeah, which you always go in the path as well.
Exactly.
So Let's Talk Science is a national not-for-profit organization.